In times like that, we need to speak more often. And as they say that in times of severe change, you need two eyes. One is information, and if you don't have information, you get it from the corridors, which always is not the right information. And you also need inspiration because we need to know where we are going. So that's why the frequency. So when everything is going to go smooth, uh, then we will just cut it down to once a month, right? Um, I'll start with saying, we've been having this discussion with Renu and Shweta and some others, whether we call this TWT, or call it something else. I'm just leaving it to you, because I've been feeling that it sounds a little pompous when they say tea with Thomas. Uh, so maybe we would like to change that to something else, if you feel so, right? So it's your call. Sorry. Cake chips coke with chandy. That also is one. So let's look for something. Okay, let me. Sorry, champagne. That's a late evening with only Dipali. Start with a wonderful, exciting, lovely news, and I would like to introduce you to somebody. Introduce you to Scott. Scott, maybe you could stand up, and I feel very dwarfed in front of him. Yeah. And I don't know how many of you met Scott or know Scott or heard of Scott coming here. Scott will soon be joining us, and this is a kind of scouting trip for Scott. He's looking for a house in India, and he has already found a wife from India. But then, of course, she's been living in London, not just in the short trip. So they're going to get married, and both of them are actually moving to India from. And Scott works with Save the Children UK. He is the deputy director of fundraising, which is the individual part of the fundraising in UK. Been with UK for 12 long years, and he's going to join us head of our individual fundraising. So a round of applause for Scott. Yeah. You want to say something about?
Only hello, and hello to the people in the regions. And yeah, it's great to be here, and I'm really, really looking forward to working with all of you. I've had such a warm welcome already this week, and just meeting everyone, and so it's just been fantastic. So I'm really looking forward to starting at the end of May and working more with you in the new office.
Good. Yeah. Warm welcome. Warm welcome. All right. And I met with in fact the SMT met with Bidisha this morning. You know Bidisha. I already introduced Bidisha to you. Who is Bidisha? You don't know. You are there, not there. Okay, Bidisha is the director for ACC, whatever that stands for, which is advocacy, communications, campaign, Pragya. Where is Pragya? It's called ACCP. Okay, because they've got to manage everybody, and then you need to have people. So Bidisha is coming as a director, and she'll be joining on 1st of May. Those of you who don't know Bidisha, she is currently the director for strategy, advocacy, and a lot of other things at DFID. Some of you have met with her, some of you have worked with her, and she will be a good addition to the SMT. I need to let you know that child safeguarding audit is on. Have you met Laila? No? Okay, I just met with her. And do you know that child safeguarding audit is on? Okay. What is child safeguarding? Anybody? Who can give me the answer? What is child safeguarding?
Adherence to the policy that we have.
Yes.
On child safeguarding.
Okay. Adherence to the policy that we have. What is our policy on child safeguarding?
So there are certain protocols that we follow during our project visits and photography related, when we capture a project activity, how and what should be and should not be captured, and those kind of sensitively.
So how many of you gone through is Laila around? She shouldn't hear this. How many of you have gone through child safeguarding training here?
I've gone through the presentation.
Okay, presentation training, somebody has shown it to you. Have you signed a child safeguarding adherence to some of the protocols and some of
Yes,
the
once.
things? So that is good. So a lot of you have done that.
best interest of the child.
Keeping in mind the best interests of the child. Excellent. If you come across a child abuse, a sexual abuse, what do you do? Quiz question from. Do you have to report?
Yes.
Who do you report to? The focal point. What if you come across a child sexual abuse outside of our immediate office or operating environment? Say at a home nearby, next door. You still have to report, okay? But if it is a sexual abuse, what would you what should have, whether it is through our office or through you directly, what would you do?
No, because under POCSO, it is mandatory that you have to report.
Okay.
You are not reporting.
Even if the POCSO was not there, it is your responsibility as people working here to report, and sometimes to report to the police. There has to be a first information report file, because who said best interest of the child? Yes, you get a brownie, you get a something called a noogie. You know what a noogie is? We'll talk about it later. There's something called a noogie, which we'll talk about.
High calorie blood.
Okay, so she has just come back from Rajasthan, and where else did she go? And things seem to be all, at least on paper, everything seems to be all right. But one of my nightmares is that, is a country as complex as India, with 30 states and a population of 1.2 billion and a population of 430 million children. Something is going to blow up on our face, and some children are going to be abused. And so that is why it is important not just to have been trained once or signed once. This is something which we need to constantly refresh ourselves with this knowledge, and also do something with this knowledge. We just cannot sit there and work for Save the Children whatever time you come here and whatever time you leave, and outside of that is not my responsibility. You are signing up for life. You've got to make sure that our children in this country are safe, and it is our responsibility. So just keep that in mind. Office shift, we are shifting for sure. You know about that. Next time, I don't know whenever that next time is going to be. Probably end of March. We're going to have another meeting. March is over. April. Yeah, we're going to have a meeting. We're going to show you. But actually, if you come to my office or to meet with Vivian, maybe we'll do it that way instead of showing it. If you're interested to see how the office is looking from inside, the seating arrangement, everybody's lovely cabin, etc. Please meet with Vivian. By the way, there are no cabins. It's going to be 100% open office, right? I'm also going to sit out in the open. So please, and that's going to be, we even thought of hot seating. You know what hot seating is? Nobody has a seat to themselves. Is that a good thing? Yeah, hot seating, hot desking, whatever, hot desk. Okay. Well, we thought that may be a little too long, because you need to keep your teddy bear somewhere, and but you can take your teddy bear home every day and come back as well. But we are just looking at what are the possibilities of something like that. But along with that, there are going to be some fantastic announcements on work from home, flexible working hours, etc., etc. Last time I talked about Ricardo Semler's book, which is called, remember what I said? The 7-Day Weekend. Yeah, and Maverick. Okay, that's another book he has written. So it's good to hear that somebody has heard of Ricardo Semler, Brazilian industrialist. So a lot of such fantastic ideas. I don't know how many of them that we can follow, but it's going to be different. We are going to be path breaking in the NGO sector in India as far as office, working from home, flexibility, not working at all kinds of things. Yeah, yeah. So, uh, we were talking about Dave and I have been having this chat sometime back, and I keep saying that uh, uh, I don't like ghost writing, meaning the op-eds and in the newspaper, etc. If I don't write it, it doesn't go in under my name, right? But at the same time, I would like to encourage each one of you who can write. Please write. Please write on issues relating to child rights and save the children and what wonderful work we are doing. Some fantastic things. When you go to these places, you see that we are doing some great work. Can you capture that? Can you capture that work and write about it, and they will find a channel, a newspaper to publish those things, right? And it will go in your name. That's important, right? So there may be budding writers. There may be people who have already written writing. We have a fiction writer here, right behind. Have you written any op-eds?
I write on the speaking tree.
You write on the speaking tree. So come to OPEC and write about our issues. Write about health, and that is an open. Anybody can write, but of course it has to be quality of. There has to be some quality about it, which I'm going to leave that to Dave to decide how it should be filtered, and it will find its way to the newspapers. That's important, and it's not just me. I just wanted to make sure about that. Uh, Okay. How many of you have gone and seen? How many of you are here on Facebook? First of all, let me see. Okay, that makes it what? 70%. You don't live in this world, or what? Not on Facebook. By the way, India has is the second largest Facebook population after the United States. And I'm not saying that you should all be on Facebook and with different identities. That's another story. Don't want to talk about it. But we just published, and maybe you would like to talk about it. You are the you. Yes. Shreya.
There's a deer in the headlight look.
Can you just stand up and say that?
About Firoza?
About Firoza. And I wrote last night about Firoza because I met Firoza in 2007 as a child laborer, and I'm really happy to see today Firoza is, as I wrote in that, is a world capturer. She's got a lovely photographs, and to give, I will ask you to finish this. In 2007 we had a project in Kolkata where we gave cameras to people to ask them we would like to see the world through your eyes, and she went about shooting. She had a lot of nice photographs she took about her neighbors, about her grandmother, about the life around her, and it was good. And now years after, she's probably close to about 18 or 19 now. She's 20 now, and she's got some wonderful portfolio of photographs. One of it she's sending to a global competition which is organized by EU, right? Organized by EU, and she needs our votes. She really needs our votes, and that you can say. Go ahead. Yeah. So all you have to do, sorry, you go ahead and. Sorry. No, you can't stop me.
So in case it was in the All India staff email as well, you just follow the link. So what a lot of people are doing are liking the picture.
That's not enough.
Great, but that's not voting for it. So if you click on the link and the picture comes up all on the whole screen, then you'll see a vote tab on top. So just make sure that you click on that and you register your vote if you want to.
I think she's got 81 votes as of the day when
No,
the
sir.
mail was
She's
sent.
got 109.
No, 81 when that mail was
Mine
sent.
was 91.
And the other mails were not, and the other photos don't really have as much. So I think it makes more
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Can you guys please go to Facebook and one, vote for her, and two, tell your friends, share that picture. Okay, share it across, and we would like her to get at least 500 votes in the next 3 days. So can you do something about it?
Yes.
You can only vote once.
I've managed to vote twice. I don't know if they're registering.
So don't do that. I would like you to vote, and please tell your friends and relatives and whoever else. And to these are the stories that make me proud, that make me fulfilled, that make me satisfied that I've joined the sector. Because 2007 I was kind of fresh, behind my ears, coming from the corporate sector and all that. And Firoza was one of the first persons I met, and straight from child labor. What a dignified life she has entered into because of one camera and whatever we have done. It's such wonderful stories. We should actually spread that story, and I really hope who our Facebook have we carried it?
Yes.
Okay, maybe repeat it once more. Maybe sorry,
It's on Twitter.
Tweeted about it as well.
Twitter as well.
So was that part of this Dutch program, this camera distribution?
It
Or
was,
was that what Pim was talking about,
No,
or
no,
something else?
No. PIM is just this is 2007.
Yeah,
I-
but
I
they
thought
gave
that
a picture.
Manav Dada would know. Anybody from Calcutta those days?
I
Yes.
know that Toby individually raised funds for her photography course.
Okay.
And then she was given that.
Oh,
one,
Might be from EU block grant.
It probably was a EU block grant in which it was not just she who got it. There were others also who got cameras. Yeah. So it's a lovely story there, and the title was on hunger, and this picture is so profound. Just look at that picture that she has taken. It's a child looking through the window inside, and lovely light effects and so on. So please, that's a good thing. Okay, the last point. It's a little serious, on a very serious note, and I'm going to say as it is. I'm not going to hide anything from you. This is about an event, and I know that Grapevine already knows about it, but I'm going to tell you nevertheless. It's unfortunate, it is sad, it is one of our colleagues who was caught forging my signature, writing to herself a letter, congratulating her and giving massive increments and inflated salaries that were there, and she was caught with that. And that is cheating, and that is a criminal offense, not cheating, forgery, fraud, misrepresentation. It's punishable under Indian criminal law. Okay, we have terminated her employment with us. Not only that, yesterday somebody turned up at our reception claiming employment, saying that she got a letter from Vishaka appointing that person to be doing a job with us, which nobody else is aware of. Okay, we had to tell him, sorry, this many rules have been violated here, and we cannot honor this letter. And he has gone back. It is sad that this has happened. It's terrible this has happened. And why I am saying this is that we don't know what all she has done with the letterheads that is available here. If something comes to you by, somebody reaches out to you, please make sure that you know the right story, and we may actually go ahead and file a criminal complaint against this. We may. I'm not saying we are. We may, because we are discussing this back and forth with our lawyers, because this is very, very important, very, very, very critical, grievous. So you need to keep this in your mind when you hear about it, and this is the story, and the evidence is that we have those letters with us. The evidence is that somebody who landed up here and gave us a letter of appointment. There are only two people who can sign letters of appointment in this organization. One is Vivian as a director of HR, and the other is I, who will be signing many such letters. Nobody else is supposed to do it. So if this information reaches you, this is the background. Yeah, just have wanted you to know. Okay, to more better things and happy things, happier things. Shweta, about So yeah, you may be wondering what we do with the Aegis of Fame, which you find outside as soon as you enter the reception. There are 12 Aegis. There are 12 guys who won the awards in January to December 2014. What we will do is that we are going to take a photograph of that, and we are going to put it up either here or in our canteen, or definitely it will go to Gurgaon. We are going to do that, and then there is a new boat, the same boat with 2015 will be up there soon. So 2015 January we will be announcing. So what is today? Today is January. Oh, so January is announced already. Oh, it's January. So it's fair. It's going to be. Shraddha is going to announce that.
Try connecting.
He's on leave.
The person is on.
Does he know where he is? I mean, does not. Do we know where he is? Sure. Yes, we know where he is.
Everyone is Thomas.
Our, you may have to speak in Hindi, right? But does he know? No, he doesn't know.
हेलो
हेलो अभिजीत बोल रहा हूँ
बोलिए सर
हाँ हाय so this is regarding the announcement of the AGI award for month of February, and the award goes to Mr. Jay Prakash. Okay, so Jay Prakash ji, here we have everyone in the head office, including all the HR, all the functions.
Yes, sir.
So everyone is listening you also.
Yeah.
So I am going to read citation why I have awarded you this AGI award for month of February.
Thank you. I was not expecting.
Okay.
Okay. So KK Jay Prakash is a front office assistant in Bihar State Program Office, and the citation is: I am delighted to award you the AGI award for month of February 2015. You are very dedicated and committed colleague working for Save the Children India since its inception. We always relied on your logistic management during various disaster responses, especially Bagmati flood, Kosi flood response. We were in field and we responded effectively because the supply and logistic support were timely. Materials in supply items were well packed with no damage. You are a great humanitarian worker who supported at each and every steps to make sure we are working effectively in field. Each successful workshops, trainings and meetings had your contribution. The time when we used to go and take rest after office hour, you were in office making sure the folders and training materials are prepared and reaches the venue on time. You were also very instrumental in getting work done during tsunami response program from 2005 to 2008. You connect people and great institutional memory for all of us. You are a true team player who support teamwork and share the responsibility effectively, whether it was working as a translator for expats during Kosi flood or filling up as a humanitarian worker. You have always inspired us by your update of current affairs and are fond of not just reading books and novels, but very good at sharing learning with colleagues. Thank you.
So Jayaprakash, this is Thomas here, and there is this lovely award for you, which will come to you. Who's traveling to Bihar soon?
Okay, sir.
I'm going up to Orissa, but I can.
Rafi is here.
Where is Rafi?
He's in the
Okay, so we will just give, we'll give you, pass it on to Rafi, and you can receive it from him. There is a citation as well as whatever this is called. Plaque. Okay, it's called plaque. It will come to you. So thank you. हाँ, आपको कुछ बताना है, बताओ.
No, sir. I'm very happy. I'm very happy to. Actually, at least some kind of a recognition is sometimes required. So I'm very, very happy. And thank you, everybody. Thanks for Abhijit.
Good. Thanks, Jayaprakash. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Okay, we celebrate birthday, before the end of the month, but that's it. Okay, we would like to see who are the new people who are here.
We just met them on the first of April.
We already met them. Okay, so we already met them. Is there anybody who has come after first of April?
One intern.
Okay, yes. You will have to introduce yourself, and we all would like to welcome you. Yeah. Give your name, where you're coming from, which job you're going to, or what job.
He's Benazir's son.
And he's interning here. Good, welcome.
You tell your name.
Benazir's son. Okay, that's amazing.
No, he's very young. He's just, you tell him.
Let me ask you, are you in school or college? First of all, your name
My name is Roshan.
and mother's name. And you're in school, college, what do you do?
In school, going to college.
School going to college, okay. So in between you come for a summer training.
He's finished with his 10th ICS report.
Okay.
And so this 1 month he'll be working with the GSPO education project.
Okay, not with a mother. Good, welcome. Enjoy your time with us. Okay. All right. Thanks.
One more.
Yeah.
She's joined us last month, but she was not here. She's associated with Young Lives.
Yes. Yeah. Would you like to give us your name and what are you going to do here?
Yeah. So hi everyone. My name is Pari and I've joined Young Lives. It's been 3 weeks and it's absolutely amazing. I'm learning a lot of new things. And before this, I was working for Greenpeace as their communication specialist for the last 4 years. And I've done my master's from London in global media and my bachelor's in journalism. And I've worked with Hindustan Times before.
Very good. Okay, good. Welcome. All right. So we have chips, coffee, and cake, right?